Paso Community College. EPCC provides high quality and affordable education and is ranked as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation by the Aspen Institute for its outstanding programs, quality instruction, and support services that helps its students achieve their academic and career goals. The best place to start and finish. El Paso Community College, a sponsor of today's program. Welcome back, loyal listeners, to the Rock and Roll Radio Show. Today we're going to be discussing a bit of a hot topic, one that involves the younger kids. Being a younger kid myself, I think this topic really speaks to me. So I was kind of, browsing the internet looking for stuff to talk about on the show, and I found this proposed bill that would, forgive up to $50,000 worth of college debt. And I'm thinking, wow, that's like a lot of money. And the kids nowadays, how they love their free stuff, man. And like, if I knew I could get $50,000 off my college debt, I'd probably plan to go to an Ivy League school before forgetting that it's only $50,000. You know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of people would support it because, it's a great idea, giving people economic freedom, the freedom to go to the college they want to, the freedom to erase a debt that follows them pretty much for the rest of their life if it's big enough. I think that's a pretty cool idea, but the execution of it would be where a lot of people kind of drop out because they'd have to get this money from somewhere, not to get too business in the front, party in the back for you guys, but they'd probably end up raising up taxes, and no one likes their taxes raised. I mean, you could always tax the rich and everything, and I'm no revolutionary, but hear me out when I say that I think rich people would either A, find a way to stop this from being passed, or B, find a way to not pay this much money. Now, I am by no means a businessman, but if you're not going to get this money from taxes, you're probably going to have to end up cutting from something else. And I think, there are already a lot of things that are underfunded as is. Why would you want to take money from those things? Especially and I can already see this argument being used in such like a callous way, especially when it's for kind of like something that doesn't really affect people that much. The only people it would really affect would be people in poverty, which I think this bill would serve best for, and people who are kind of overextending in terms of where they want to go to college. And I could see that being used in a very much more callous way, but I could see why people would think that. It's easy for someone to just go, well, if you don't have the money to go to that college, then don't go to that college. I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, think about it from the other person's perspective, They want to go to this really high-level school, this thing that might change their life, but, maybe they can't afford it, or maybe it's just outside of their budget, Of course, they're going to want to do anything to get in, because, that could be a life-changing deal. But, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on this when I say it's a good idea, I just wouldn't want to risk being taxed more for it. But if it does get passed, sign me up.
What is up, listeners? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're listening to the Learners Podcast. I am your host, The Dude, and today I actually want to talk to you guys about something rather serious. I want to have a conversation about student loan debt. That's right, you heard me correctly, student loan debt. Something that millions of people, millions of families suffer every year. Stress, anxiety, takes a toll on their wallets, their body, their soul. And I was reading something the other day where it said Democrats want to completely take away $50,000 of student loan debt from students all across the country. I've been asked, do you agree with this, dude? Do you not agree with this? I do agree with this. I don't want to be a 20-something-year-old kid who probably has kids, still paying off student loan debt, making like two figures, not even two figures, making less than a figure a year. It's just something that I don't want to do. We'll talk more about this right after we hear from a word from our sponsors. Hey you! Yes you! Listeners! Have you heard of El Paso Community College? It's a 2-year university with 5 locations in El Paso, Texas. It has affordable in-state tuition of $3,010 and is accredited by the Southern Association of College and School Commission on Colleges. Getting your associate's degree has never been easier. Make sure to visit our website at epcc.edu. EPCC, the best place to start and finish. Thank you, EPCC, for that amazing sponsorship. You guys are amazing. Make sure to go check them out at epcc.edu. That is epcc.edu. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, ladies and gentlemen. Student loan debt. Like I was saying before the break, I don't want to be a 20-something-year-old kid paying thousands of dollars a month because I accumulated up to $1 million in student loan debt. I know that sounds pretty drastic, but many people have done that. Many people go their entire life without paying for student loan debt. I don't want to be one of those people. I also don't think it's right for us to pay for an education, to pay for our future. It's basically just bribing these colleges to give us a degree in something that we could learn for free through books. You know what I mean? It's just absurd. It's crazy. I think we should take $50,000 off of students from their student loan debt. It would really help them out physically with their wallets and emotionally with all that stress. Now we are coming to the end of the podcast. I want to wish you all an amazing night. Thank you for listening. I love you all. Have a good day, evening, night. I love you.
Hello everyone, I'm your host, Samantha Flores. Believe it or not, this is my first time doing a podcast. It's really amazing actually, me getting to be in the comfort of my own house and talking to myself. Really a dream come true. So anyway, today's topic is one that hits close to home, how to pay for college. I'm a high school senior myself, so I've been asking myself this question all year. I'm gonna tell you how to get money to pay for college. First, we have financial aid. You're probably asking yourself, what the heck is financial aid? So what I've learned about it is that it's funding from the United States to students. It helps you pay for college or career schools. There's different types of financial aid like grants, work study, loans, and scholarships. Don't worry, I will go into more detail about each and every one of them. But yeah, financial aid is just money from the government to help you pay for school. For example, you put the schools you want to attend down and they will have to check how much you qualify for. Next, we have loans. When hearing loans, you probably get scared thinking, I'll be in debt for years and years. Which sometimes that's the case, but not all the time. Loans are just money you have to pay back after you finish college. I know it might take some time to do so, but in my opinion, I think it would be so worth it. Before we go on, we have a short message from our sponsor, UTEP.
Getting the education you want isn't hard when you have one of the nation's top schools by your side. UTEP is one of the best schools in Texas, with plenty of majors to choose from. Being taught by the best, getting to travel the world, being part of something bigger, and gaining the competitive edge, you are sure to succeed. Let's not forget our Division I sports and our mascot, Pater P. We can't wait to see you. Go Miners!
UTEP is such a good school with so many opportunities, and if you're planning to go there, these tips on how to get money will totally help you. So let's keep the fun going and find out more ways how you can pay for college. So we left off on loans, but now we have work study. Work study is just the government providing jobs to undergraduate and graduate students. This helps them pay back money for their education and gives them some work experience. Lastly, we have scholarships. Scholarships are like gold mines. Like if you get one, cherish it, because let me just tell you, you worked hard for it. Scholarships help students attend college without them having to pay back money. You can apply for these scholarships by essays, sports you play, activities you are involved with. That's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
Hello and welcome to the SISD Channel 11 News. I'm your host, Abigail Cuden. Today we'll be going over some interesting stories about what is going on in today's world. First up in Sad District News, we had a recent passing of a beloved teacher at a local school, Dr. Sue Shook Elementary. We sent Sean out to get some information about it. Here's Sean with the story.
The Socorro American Federation of Teachers dedicated a special tribute on February 12 for Celine Blancas, 35, a first grade teacher at Dr. Sue A. Shook Elementary School and Socorro AFT member who passed away from COVID-19 in December 2020. Blancas was well known for her kindness and passion to teach her students the importance of being caring, compassionate, and kind. She gained worldwide attention 2 years ago when a video she posted on Twitter went viral. The video showed her students ending their day by exchanging their choice of a hug, handshake, high five, or fist bump as their goodbye, an action Blancas instilled in her students to enforce always being kind to one another.
We will miss you, Celine Blancas, for your kindness and passion to teach your students. May your memory live on. Next, in national news, we have President Joe Biden recently signed into law the $1.9 trillion stimulus package and COVID relief. This is the third COVID relief package that first went through the House of Representatives, where they vote for the bill the president wanted to pass. After that, they sent it to the Senate. They added some amendments to the bill about some things they did not agree with. For example, the rise of minimum salary to $15. After making these amendments, they voted to pass the bill, and for it to be approved, they sent it back to the House of Representatives to vote again with the amendments included. And to pass this bill, they sent it to the president to sign it to make it a law. And now, the people can receive the help that they need, including the bill of $1,400. And with the bill that the president signed is a great victory for the people of the United States. I'm sure many Americans are grateful for the money and help. Next, in state news, Texas Governor Greg Abbott recently signed an executive order listing all of the mask mandates and local businesses opening up to 100%. We sent Maya out to get some information about what this business thinks about it.
With the recent announcement of the mask being taken off, companies have taken measures to follow protocols to keep their employees safe and a free COVID environment. I reached out to a local warehouse company to ask them how they feel about this.
We think that wearing masks are essential to everyone in the office to keep us safe.
I feel safer with the mask on, and I'll keep wearing it.
I think wearing masks is important because I feel safe and I will continue to wear it.
Make sure to keep using your mask and follow the safety COVID protocols.
Masks save lives, and hopefully very soon we can go back to our normal lives and leave this in the history. Lastly, in sports, we have the Olympics. And due to the pandemic, this is the first time ever that the Olympics have been postponed. But we will have one this year in 2021. Let's see what information Jose has for us.
The Olympics will be in Tokyo, Japan in their very well-known Japan National Stadium that holds around 68,000 people. The opening ceremony will be held at 8 p.m. in Tokyo, Japan and 7 a.m. in the USA. Make sure not to miss the Olympics. Now, a small message from the IOC board president Thomas Bach.
So stay confident and consider always we are stronger together, also in this great challenge.
Well, that is all today. Thanks for watching SISD Channel 11 News. I have been your host, Abigail Cuden. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
From the most awarded woman in Grammy history,
breaking the all-time record for the most Grammy wins ever by any female artist or any singer, male or female, the Grammy goes to
SISD students helping the community with tax preparation. I'm Melly to you.
I'm Marisol Hernandez, and SISD Channel 3 News starts now.
In local news, on Monday morning, March 16th, a man was shot and killed by his 13-year-old stepson in a northeast El Paso apartment. Police are even calling the situation a murder, even though they have yet to charge the boy. Authorities have not yet released the young boy's full name and will not provide any further detail surrounding the shooting.
In national news, President Joe Biden approved a $1.9 trillion pandemic relief package. In this package, individuals earning less than $75,000 annually will earn a $1,400 stimulus check. In addition, those who have signed up for unemployment benefits will continue to receive $300 weekly up until September 6th. Developments and updates may still continue.
SISD high school students are offering tax preparation services now through April 15th with GCU and with the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. The sites are located at all SISD high schools. Taxpayers with an annual income of $60,000 or less can show up to one of these sites between 4:30 p.m. and 6:45 p.m. to file their taxes forms. Taxpayers who are disabled, elderly, or limited English speakers who make above the maximum income may still be assisted in their tax preparations. The process has been adjusted this year to incorporate safety measures and social distancing. Clients may drop off their documents at the high school through a drive-through service.
Volunteer income tax assistance students are trained and they actually receive 3 certifications that they can place on their resumes. They also gain community service hours.
In other news, a baby from Palm Beach, Florida is the first to be born with COVID-19 antibodies after the mother got her first dose of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine 3 weeks prior to giving birth.
2021, 4:58 p.m. and I just got my first COVID shot.
Doctors said that they have to determine at what level of protection or how many antibodies infants need to have circulating in order to give them protection. And the big pharmacy companies are starting to include pregnant women in their ongoing studies of the vaccine.
That's right, Elliot. In fact, SISD employee health clinics have distributed its first 100 COVID-19 vaccines to employees on Saturday, March 13th, as well as regularly testing not only SISD employees, but students as well.
It's important to get tested, because it is still possible to get COVID-19 even though you're vaccinated. Studies have shown that it is still possible. Your chances are a lot smaller, but you can still get COVID-19.
Now in entertainment. On March 14th, the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards took place in Los Angeles, with a new host, a new executive producer at the helm for the first time in decades, and the challenge of the year, assembling pandemic award shows that don't seem like a video conference. This year's Grammy Awards was not one to be forgotten. Here are some of the winners. Best New Artist went to Megan Thee Stallion. Album of the Year went to Taylor Swift. Record of the Year went to Billie Eilish.
Thanks for doing it.
Best Pop Solo Performance went to Harry Styles. Best Latin Pop went to Bad Bunny.
Very happy, I'm really happy, I'm very proud.
Best Dance Recording went to Kaytrana featuring Caliuchis. And finally, Best R&B Performance went to Beyoncé. This was her 28th Grammy win, making her the most awarded female in all of Grammy history.
I am so honored, I'm so excited. Thank you guys.
Honestly, I find that quite surprising.
I know, she wasn't gonna show up and now she's making Grammy history.
That's all the news we have for today. I'm Elliot Ayub.
I'm Marisol Hernandez.
And this was SISD Channel 3.
Hello, I'm Nubia. Today I'll be showing you how to practice at home with your irons. Okay, so first up, we want to go ahead and have a little mat or something that we could hit. It has to be kind of thick, so we could go ahead and hit it, thinking it's our grass. And then we're going to warm up. So we're going to imagine that the club is a baseball bat, and we're going to go ahead and swing. Just some good 2 or 3 times like that, just swing it. And then when you've done that, you're going to lower it a little bit and go ahead and swing to like this, a medium size. Okay, like this. And then when you're already warmed up, we're going to go ahead and bring our club down. Make sure you keep your feet straight in the line. Bend your knees a little bit to a comfortable placement, not too much. And then we're going to go ahead and swing here. Right here, if you notice, I hit the rug with the iron. This is good because that's the whole purpose. We want to try and hit ground so that way our ball will be elevated. So we're just gonna keep on practicing like that. If you're having trouble hitting the ground, make sure to keep on doing these swings. It will help you lose the firmness and be able to hit ground easier. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit. Just keep on practicing like that. You don't need to ground your club, just slightly sweep it off. Okay? If you feel like you need to move a little bit to the side of the club, that's perfectly fine. You could go ahead and try that. Just make sure that it doesn't mess up with the whole coordination. And yes, that's basically all you need to do to go ahead and practice at home.
It's recording. Hello everyone, so for today's how-to video, I'm going to be showing you how to do an iced coffee my way. It's really simple and I think and hopefully you guys will like it. So let's get started. First, grab your ingredients. So after you get your ingredients, then you have to get any cup really, but I recommend these. Let me go get it. I use these glass jars. You can use any kind. I just have these, you know, or any like, look, something like this, which also has a Starbucks on it, but I might call it something like this, and whichever, it's fine. And then you're gonna fill it up with ice. Fill it up to the very top because you obviously want your coffee to be cold because it's a nice coffee. And as you pour the coffee in, I pour it, unless you have cold brew, I actually use the coffee machine, which pours it hot, which makes the ice melt. So that's why you also have to fill it up to the top. So let's go do that. And also make sure you have enough water on the side. Let me show you. So it will look something like this, and make sure you have a lot of water on the side. I might have to fill it up, but I don't know. Okay, so we have our coffee, and then now you get to pour everything in. A lot left either way. So you just pour it in there. Get your coffee made. Look how pretty that looks. Wow, so aesthetic. And you just pour it. I like it sweet, so I pour a lot in it. I feel like that's fine. And then for this, you obviously have to use a straw. Get your cute metal straw because, you know, have to take care of the planet because nobody else will. And there's your coffee. Let me try. It's really good. And that is how you make a nice coffee.
Hey everyone, today I wanted to share a slightly different way to style a Dutch braid. Instead of starting at the top of our head and making our way downwards, we will start at the bottom near our neck and make our way upwards. Something a little weird, right? This hairstyle is not really a popular look. At least no one I have mentioned this to has had a single clue what I'm talking about. But this hairstyle works on shoulder length, hair, or longer. And I will be giving you tips and tricks along the way to make sure you achieve the best braid possible. We will start by detangling the hair and parting it into 2 even sections and tying one of those sections into a tight ponytail to save for later. We will now start brushing the hair downwards, preferably with a boar bristle brush like the one that is shown in the video, and add a few sprays of water for a cleaner, tighter braid. You can add hair gel and or hairspray, but that is optional. When Dutch braiding, you need to make sure you put the new section of hair under and not over when crossing the strand so that the braid can stick out. Putting it over will cause the braid to kind of blend into the hair and not be as noticeable. Tip: make sure you tighten the strands as you grab new sections of hair to prevent the braid from being loose and creating bumps. I recommend stopping the braid when there's only about a handful of hair left for the braid to be noticeable. Tip: before finishing off the braid, continue a basic 3-strand braid, then grab where the braid originally stopped and tie it up with a small elastic. This is done to prevent the braid from becoming loose and creating bumps. Now tie it off into a ponytail with a rubber band of your choice. Now it can be left as a ponytail or tied into a bun, which is the way I prefer it, so that you can see the braid and hide any mistakes you have made, like bumps or anything like that. Add bobby pins and or a scrunchie for a better secure, and add any hair accessories that you'd like. Repeat on both sides and voila, upside down braids. This hairstyle can take a little practice when doing it on yourself, but it is a good way to style your hair if you're really into braiding. This could be used for a casual day with friends or during practice for sports. Okay, well that's all I have for today's tutorial. I hope I was able to help you guys learn a new hairstyle, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!
Are you tired of human interaction? Want to seclude yourself but until you move to the Himalayas? Want nobody to ever hear from you ever again? Are you deathly afraid of the outside? Do you want absolutely no traces of melanin? Why not become a couch potato? What is the first step in becoming a couch potato? Well, the first step is to close those blinds. The only light you need are that coming from TV and the multicolored LED lights. Now, the next step. Your last trip to the outside world, and the last time you'll feel sunlight on your skin. It's going to be while you're choosing snacks. Since this is going to be your last time outside before your skin turns translucent, just take your time, but remember the basics. A bag of gummies that will evaporate within 1 minute of the bag opening. A family-sized bag of chips that will evaporate within 3 days. A 20-pack of your preferred soft drink that will no longer exist after 3 days. Faces that are hard as rocks, and an increased likelihood of cardiac arrest. The next step, choosing your entertainment. Whether it be TV shows or video games, just make sure that it's not ranked. Unless you want to die of a rage-induced aneurysm. Also, make sure that it takes a long time to complete. That way, you can fend off the ever-increasing emptiness that comes after you finish your activity. And you're just left there in the LED lit dark. Wondering what will come next and wondering if you will ever get over that emptiness. Is somebody cutting onions in here? I swear to God, if I had locked and boarded everything up. Before we continue, make sure to have a few requirements. One of, if not the most important requirement, is to wear the same clothes weeks on end until the shape of the clothes gets grafted onto your skin and becomes your new skin. And make sure to never shower or clean your clothes. Now the next step, planning for the call to the ambulance. Due to weeks of consuming processed items, you now have a very high risk of heart attack. Combine that with weeks of not seeing sunlight, showering, or interacting with other human beings, it has made you into the real-life equivalent of the Goblin King. Except with no subjects or crown, and the only thing that remains is a feeling of emptiness and loneliness. As you realize that you are wasting away, and the thought that that was the last time you spoke or seen any of your friends or family. And once you go outside, they don't recognize you, and the fear of them not accepting you after you pretty much ditch them to stay inside. Man, I miss my mom. And that was how to be a couch potato. And that was how to give your audience total whiplash. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm you. From the future. Oh, and if I had to confuse your audience by suddenly cutting to black. But notice how I didn't say when.
Oh no. Yeah.
go get the ball. Do you want to avoid these situations? Today in this how-to, I will show you things you can do to improve your free kicks. Let's start. The first thing you must consider is to lean over the ball. If you lean back too much when shooting the ball, not only you're sending the ball to go way too high over the goal, but you're also not actually gonna generate any real power for the strike. Instead, make sure you get that chest and that upper body over the ball. The second thing you must do is hit the center of the ball. Do whatever it takes to stay as far as possible from hitting the ball too low. When hitting the ball too low, it will create a backspin, which will take away power to your strike. So try to avoid this slicing under the ball and hit it instead in the center. Lastly, lock your ankle. When shooting with a fluffy ankle, you won't generate as much power as you could. It's like slapping a ball with a loose wrist. So make sure you lock those ankles to have more powerful shots. Finishing up, remember to practice as much as you can and to be confident. Whenever you practice, have your mind prepared and always do your best. Thank you for watching.
What's up, y'all? I'm Alondra. I'm Cassandra. And welcome to our baking show called Baking with the Twins. Today we will be making some easy, simple, and delicious sugar donuts. Let's get started. For this yummy dessert, you will need 1 pan of buttermilk biscuits, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a cup of sugar, and vegetable oil. So first, we are going to prepare the oil by heating it up to 350 degrees. And while it heats up, we are going to start preparing the biscuits. So the next step is to prepare the biscuits. So we're gonna go ahead and open them up and cut out the donut holes. So now we're going to prepare the cinnamon and the sugar. So let's go ahead and put half a cup of sugar in the plate. And then we're going to put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then we're going to mix both of them together. So now that the oil is at 350 degrees hot, we can finally start cooking our donuts. Now be very careful with this step, but we will now be taking each biscuit donut and placing it into the oil. Now you just want to keep an eye on the donuts, and once they start turning golden brown, they're ready to flip. As you can see, they get cooked real fast. Once they are cooked and golden brown, we will be placing them into this container. So now that the donuts are out from the oil, we are going to start covering them up with the cinnamon and the sugar. And the last step to this tutorial is enjoying your donuts. We hope you guys enjoy your donuts as much as we do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
falling. What if all this was a little lie? What if all our sins never met a guy? Would you be prepared? Would you be surprised? Only then would you realize. Look up, look up, look up, the sky is falling. She's falling for you. Look up, look up, look up, the sky is falling. She's falling for.
Today I don't feel. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Nah, I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my Snuggie. Click to MTV Needless to say, I keep a check. She was a bad, bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was a bad, bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip. Screaming at my face, baby, don't trip. Someone took a big L, don't know how that felt. Looking at you sideways, party on tilt. Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by ya. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust, unless I stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason to. Oh, every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn around. Fighting for my trust and you won't back down. Even if we gotta risk it all right now. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't wanna be alone. I know I always come and go, but it's out of my control. And you'll be left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
How about a round of applause? Yeah, standing ovation. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. You look so dumb right now, standing outside my house, trying to apologize. You're so ugly when you cry. Please, just cut it out. And don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. And baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught, but you put on quite a show. Really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. But it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Grab your clothes and get gone. You better hurry up before the sprinklers come on. Talking about, girl, I love you, you're the one. This just looks like a rerun. Please, what else is on? And don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught, but you put on quite a show. Really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. standing ovation. But you put on quite a show, really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show, very entertaining. But it's over now. But it's over now. Go on and take the bow. But it's over now.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Now I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. door closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine. In a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. Just shake. Smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open, open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Ooh, you're so sweet, so tight, I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got fillets. Ooh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. La 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 la, I need you, baby. La la la, la 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 la, I got to see you, baby. La la la, la 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 la, girl, I'm trying to give you this. Hey, I'ma leave my door open. I'ma leave the door open, baby. I'ma leave my door open, girl. And I'm hoping that you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming
We pulled into
buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag and drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, call it, jam, unlock it, surf it, scroll it, pause it, click it, cross it, back it, switch, update it, name it, rate it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, print it, pay it, touch it, technologic.
One more time. One more time.
Well, like the legend of the phoenix, yeah. All ends with beginnings. It keeps the planet spinning. The force from the beginning. No. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise a bar and our cups to the stars. Say, we're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get up all night to get lucky.
Last night I had this dream about you. In this dream I'm dancing right beside you. There's nothing wrong with just a little bit of fun. We were dancing all night long. Oh, I don't know what to do about this dream and you. I hope this dream comes true.
One more time. Hey, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate.
Harder,
Make it better,
do it
faster, makes us stronger.
never.
Our
Work is
Never over.
work it
harder,
better, do it faster,
stronger.
Our work is work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us more than ever. Our work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger, more than ever. Our work is
Never over. Television. Rules the nation. Oh yeah. Television. Rules the nation.
Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. Tonight, hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling me. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance to the stars.
We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up for one more night. We're up all night to the sun. Celebration. Feeling so free. Whoa, one more night. We're up all night to the sun. Celebration. Feeling so. Our work is never
Over.
I guess I've got myself a fan. It's fan behavior. You're a fan. As a result of my cold demeanor. You're pressed, a little bit obsessed. I take you for a friend. You take me as I am. I wonder what's going through your head. I know that you're a mess, but secretly impressed. It's funny how the tables have turned. I know it's crazy, but I love it. So for now in return, I guess I've got myself a fan. hey, to let you know you blow. And all you did was feed my ego. And baby, even in the end, I tried to make amends. I guess till then, I got myself a... It's funny how the tables have turned. I know it's crazy, but I love it. So for now in return, I guess I got myself a fan. It's fan behavior. You're a fan. As a result of my cold demeanor, I guess I got myself a fan. It's fan behavior. You're a fan. As a result of my cold demeanor. Join the club, join the club, join the club. Just sign up for my newsletter, then send a little love. And I put your name on the guest list. You're front row, cut the line, cause you're selfish. Hey, I just wanna say hey, to let you know you blow. And all you did was feed my ego. And baby, even in the end, I tried to make amends. But I know until then, I got myself a fan. It's fan behavior. You're a fan. As a result of my cold demeanor, I guess I got myself a fan. It's fan behavior. You're a fan. As a result of my cold demeanor.
So, how did you realize you were in a toxic relationship?
It's kind of hard to realize when you're in a toxic relationship, especially if you care about the other person like a lot. For me, from personal experience, I realized that, like, you know, it was kind of uneven how the other person treated me. They would ask for a lot and wouldn't give any in return. They expected me to be there for them when they wouldn't even, you know, make the effort to stick their leg out for me. And it's those kind of scenarios that really open your eyes when you start realizing and you start taking count of, like, well, you know, how has my kindness been repaid? And usually when it's in a toxic relationship, it hasn't.
Shut
dare
up,
you?
Smack you.
Accuse me of that.
Why couldn't you just do something simple like fix yourself a meal?
Why do you always have to control my life?
I just want what's best for you. Why can't you understand that?
My life would be better off without you.
When are you gonna get a job?
I've been looking.
Looking at cartoons isn't looking.
I'll look when I want to, alright? Why can't you just leave me alone? You always do this.
I'm not gonna leave you alone until you get a job and start acting like a grown adult.
Nobody wants an unexperienced dropout.
That is just an excuse. You're not even trying.
What? Are you serious? That's it, I'm out of here.
Get back here, because if you walk through that door, you're never gonna come back again.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
I am too, son. Why couldn't you just do something simple like fix yourself a meal?
Why do you always have to control my life?
I just want what's best for you. Why can't you understand that?
My life would be better off without you.
When are you gonna get a job?
I've been looking.
Looking at cartoons isn't looking.
I'll look when I want to, alright? Why can't you just leave me alone? You always do this.
I'm not gonna leave you alone until you get a job and start acting like a grown adult.
Nobody wants an unexperienced dropout.
That is just an excuse. You're not even trying.
What? Are you serious? That's it, I'm out of here.
Get back here, because if you walk through that door, you're never gonna come back again.
I'm so sorry.
I am too, son.
Texas, what are you doing? You're washing this again?
Yes, what? There's not a problem with that.
Give me that.
Hey!
You will never be a filmmaker.
I will be a filmmaker.
Christian, it finally came.
Oh, cool. What came?
Let me show you.
A camera?
Yeah, we can do so many amazing videos with this stuff.
Videos? You? Come on, Ayana.
You know I want to be a filmmaker, right?
A filmmaker? Ayana, how many times have I told you? You're not gonna be a good filmmaker when you grow up.
But you're my best friend. You're gonna support me on this, right?
Just because I'm your best friend doesn't mean that I'm gonna support you on everything, especially this.
No matter who agrees with me, no matter who disagrees with me, I will be a filmmaker. And I will not give up, no matter who gets in my way and no matter who tells me I can't do it. I will be a filmmaker and I will prove it to all those people. Not just for them, but for me. I can do this, and no one's gonna stop me. I will be a filmmaker.
Everybody take a 5-minute break. We'll be back.
Can I ask you a question? I don't want to get too random, but what made you become a film producer?
Well, I always wanted to see and produce being behind the scenes. I always followed my dreams, no matter how many people doubted me.
You do such a great job.
Thank you. Let's go back. Okay, guys, let's gather up. Let's get ready.
I never let anyone stop me from pursuing my dreams, and neither should you. Nothing is ever impossible.
Yes, life couldn't be better. I'm finally gonna go to college, I'm gonna make new friends, a fresh new start.
Sorry about that. Don't worry about it.
Fine, man.
Alright, let's open this. Oh no. What's this? Repeat these words and everything you desire, you will acquire. This is so dumb. I need my letter back.
I believe this is your letter.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Alright, well, have a nice day.
I can't believe it. That actually worked.
What else can I wish for?
I don't want to get too random, but what about $100,000? Hello?
Hello, this is the lottery, and you have won $100,000.
Really?
Yes, come on down to the bank.
Okay, on my way.
This can't be happening. Finally, I'm gonna go right.
Yeah, I'm bringing your letter. Don't worry about it. I'm almost there.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh my god! Huh. I don't know. The pink laces? The purple, brown, and teal colors? I love it! Purple shoes, purple shoes. I don't want to get too random. Yes!
Check out this view right here.
Yo, I'm bored. Let's look for something to mess with on Amazon.
Alright, for sure, I got you. They got some crazy stuff in here, bro. They even got fruit.
Bet. Get something.
Alright, let me check. I don't want to get too random here, but, you know, they got something like called like mate tutu fruit. I don't know if you want to get that.
Maybe it's some Hawaiian thing we've never even heard about. Try it. Sounds kind of sick.
Hey, talk about same day delivery, man.
Dude, that looks kind of crazy. Are you sure this is safe?
You know, I ordered food on the internet, right? And it got here 5 seconds later. Of course, it's not safe.
Hey, at least we can say we've tried Mom Tutu food before.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. Hey, What the heck is happening here? What's going on?
Whoa, everything's going kind of nuts. It's all shifting and just changing.
This is crazy. Where does this fruit come from?
This has got to be some like crazy alien fruit or something, bro.
No. It's got to be from the ocean.
It might be some kind of crazy jungle fruit too.
What's that?
Just kind of chilling.
No. What was that for? It was just vibing. We're never buying from Amazon again.
Good morning, Victoria. We trust you to continue to keep your mask on. Today is day 857. For breakfast, you will have cereal. In the fridge, you will find milk. In the pantry, you will find the cereal box. Virus X is still on the rise. Continue to keep your mask on. Taking it off will result in serious harm. After breakfast, remember to record your vitals and take your morning vitamins. Otherwise, you risk infection. And now onto the morning news. Mayor Bowles has decided that he will not be opening homes until at least day 1000. If you feel that you may be infected with virus X before day 1000, contact an official immediately through the home circle.
Symptoms may include shortness of breath, migraines, fever.
Don't trust anyone but me. This is Veronica. I don't know what's going on, but they're talking about putting me into some sort of coma. I don't know what for. I don't want to get too random, but I think it's some sort of experiment that they're putting me and a bunch of others who went through the virus X pandemic all those years ago. Whatever you do, get out immediately if you see anything suspicious. I don't know what they have planned, but I don't trust how secluded from the rest of the world we are right now. Escape as soon as you can. I hope this letter reaches you somehow.
Attention. Subject 002598 has woken up. Subject 002598 is rejoining society in 3, 2, 1.